Hey there, happy Tuesday. I am Sherry Samuels, the voice coach, doing all I can to help you get and stay connected to your authentic voice. What does that look like? It looks like reframing our thinking, rebuilding inner trust, and rediscovering our innate curiosity. That's what these conversations are all about. Now, you may be wondering, why is it important to be connected to your authentic voice? It's because it's that connection that helps us create and live our best life. So let's talk about it. Now, when it comes to listening, like really listening, I'd like to say I'm really good at it. Like a professional. And no, not just because I do that for a living, at least in part. It's because I call it a passion, actually. I've been listening to people all of my life. I was the kid who could always be found sitting in rooms, carefully listening to conversations, saying nothing as I soaked it all in. And to this day, friend, family, or stranger, I want to settle in and listen to the thoughts and feelings shared around me. But here's the thing. Sometimes I get so caught up in listening to everyone else that I forget to listen to my favorite person, me. When I began my journey to rediscover my authentic voice, one thing that I had to learn was that if I did not take the time to listen to myself at least as much as I listened to others, staying connected to my authentic voice was nothing short of impossible. Along the way, I have discovered that making time to listen to myself takes a level of intention that, if I'm 1000% honest, sometimes feels like more work than I have the time or energy for. And since I'm being honest, recently, in the midst of a challenging space with my partner, I felt overwhelmed by my thoughts and feelings. So much so that instead of making time to do some personal checking in, aka listening, I busied myself with life, ignoring what was happening inside of me as my thoughts and feelings got bigger and bigger. Anyone else had a day like that? Or maybe 10? By the time I made myself sit down and journal my way through what I was experiencing inside, I felt mentally and emotionally drained. As I wrote, though, I felt this divine nudging to just listen. This voice that said, listen. I didn't know what I was supposed to be listening to, but I made myself take a few deep breaths and get quiet. Almost immediately, my energy shifted. I listened to both the silence in the room and the beat of my heart. I listened to my thoughts, allowing them to come and go without worry or judgment. I listened, not waiting for answers, simply open to the peace. By the time I opened my eyes, I was able to see that the heaviness I felt was not about that situation. It was about listening to me. Even before the disagreement started, I was moving on autopilot, distracting myself with life's have-tos and overlooking the one thing that needed my attention, me. So here's the thing. No matter where you are on your personal growth journey, we all have moments where taking time to listen within gets overlooked. It's just what it is. But when we overlook this important need too long and start operating on autopilot, we become so disconnected that dealing with life's challenging moments feels impossible. We are all busy. We all have full lives. There are groceries to be bought, kids to be cared for, meetings to be planned for, organizations to be run. There are things that are keeping us all busy. You name it, we're doing it. But nothing, absolutely nothing can be done as well as we'd like if we do not take the time to do one small thing that's big. And that is pausing to get quiet, to take a few deep breaths and listen to ourselves. So, as you move through the rest of this week and your life overall, I want you to set the intention to pause at least once each day to listen deeply, remembering that when we listen deeply to ourselves, problems are solved with greater ease. Clarity is found with greater ease. Understanding is created with greater ease. and healing is embraced with greater ease. And all of that means you are doing the work to get and stay connected to your authentic voice. Now, if you want to know more about how to create a listening routine that speaks to who you are as a woman so that you can set goals that lead to living the life you desire, let's talk about it. You can visit sherry@sherrysamuels.com to schedule a complimentary rediscovery call. And if you are a Black woman who is looking to go deeper into your personal growth journey, but want to do that in the company of other Black women like yourself, you do not want to miss the next Chrysalid Coaching Circle starting in September. Chrysalid Coaching Circles are a 4-month-long small group experience for Black women who are looking to create community and level up their personal growth journey. Sounds amazing, right? You can visit sherry@sherrysamuels.com and click the banner at the top to learn more and or to schedule a time to chat more about the next group. I would love to see you there. I am Sherry Samuels, the voice coach, and this was your thought for the week.